Have you ever noticed that it's hard to get angels to sign non-disclosure agreements? What's up with that? Why won't they agree to protect your information? Hi, welcome to Feel the Boot. My name's Lance, and today I want to unpack what's going on with angel investors and VCs and their resistance to sign non-disclosure agreements. I've heard a lot from startups that they're concerned that their investors are unwilling to sign a non-disclosure agreement before they pitch them. And they're very concerned that they're going to lose their really valuable ideas. And frankly, I think their ideas are often a lot less valuable than they think they are. But that's a whole nother cast unto itself. So let's focus on just the impact of non-disclosure agreements on the fundraising process. And the first thing to understand is, why are the investors unwilling to sign non-disclosure agreements? And it really comes down to logistics. How many businesses do angel investors and VCs see? A lot in general, right? We're seeing tons of businesses. We're getting pitched over and over again. And many of these businesses are actually very similar. The idea that you may think of as totally unique, I may have seen dozens of times. And if I've signed a non-disclosure agreement, that may actually put me at risk, right? I'm concerned that at some point, if you see me involved with another company in the same space, you're going to go, wait a minute, he stole my idea, and you're going to try to sue me, and you've got this non-disclosure agreement, and that's a big, fat, hairy mess for me. In addition, I hear a lot of information from all kinds of different people, and it's almost impossible to keep track of what exactly was the source of every piece of information I got. And if I'm diligent about how I handle non-disclosure agreements, then there's quite a paper trail, right? I really need to document absolutely everything. And depending on where the relationship with the company goes, I then need to make sure that I carefully destroy all those notes and records and materials at the end of that. It really becomes unmanageable for me. And so I, in general, will never sign a non-disclosure agreement just to get a pitch. And frankly, your pitch shouldn't be all that sensitive. You should not be revealing the innermost secrets of your business in a pitch. And you almost never have to. I care about the business. I care about the concept. I care about how this ends up making money. I care about who your customers are. You don't really need to give me the ultimate secrets in order to do that. Also remember, I'm doing this a lot of times too. I'm working with a lot of different companies. If I get a reputation for screwing the companies that bring me their pitch decks, I'm going to stop seeing pitch decks. Right? That's going to get out in the community. The space of investors is not so large that you don't build up a reputation, either as a straight shooter with integrity or a scumbag, right? So you want to make sure that I'm always being very careful with the information companies share with me. Right? I treat everything they say as confidential, but I'm not willing to sign a non-disclosure agreement. In fact, experienced entrepreneurs don't even ask for them. Right? They know how this game is played. They understand where the investors are coming from. And so they won't even put a non-disclosure agreement on the table. In fact, that's often a sign to me that the entrepreneur, the founder, is inexperienced. When someone comes to me and says, I really want to show you my business and my idea, I won't do so until you sign a non-disclosure agreement. What I hear is, I'm a brand new entrepreneur who's never done this before, and I don't know how this game is played. And that is immediately giving black marks and demerits to that company. And so when you put an NDA on the table right off the bat, you may in fact be putting yourself already at a significant disadvantage trying to raise funds. And as we all know, raising funds is hard enough as it is. You never want to give yourself any kind of systematic disadvantage. Now, all this is not to say that investors will never sign non-disclosure agreements, right? If you need to share real secrets, some secret formula, some secret process, deep in due diligence, they might be willing to sign that. And if they come on to your board of directors or a board of advisors, where you really are going to open the kimono all the way, show all the skeletons and all of your crown jewels, well then, it's not unreasonable to ask for a non-disclosure agreement, and the investor will not be surprised to do that because they're actively involved with the business at that point. But that's completely different than asking for a non-disclosure agreement right out of the gate just to see your initial pitch deck. So don't give yourself a disadvantage. Don't put yourself behind the eight ball. Look like a professional. Make sure that your pitch deck can be shown to anyone of integrity. So I hope that's been helpful. Good luck with your fundraising and your business. Until next time, ciao. Thanks for listening to this episode of Feel the Boot. If you enjoyed it, please click the like button. And if you want to hear more of this kind of content, click the subscribe and then hit the bell to be notified when new content is uploaded. I'll be uploading new videos and blogs every other week. And please, go down to the comments and let me know what other kind of content or questions you'd like me to address in future videos. Thanks.